Hello everyone, we have our latest afternoon video update on Tropical Storm Khanun, which is now moving very closely north of Okinawa and the rest of Ryukyu Islands as well. Today is the 17th of July 2012. See here, Khanun was last located approximately 100 kilometers north-northeast of Okinawa. Maximum sustained winds are at 85 kph with gusts of up to 120, so the storm is intensified in the past 24 hours. The winds are from JMA, which is the official forecasting agency here in the Western Pacific Basin. JTWC actually has higher winds of around 50 knots compared to JMA's 45 knots, again because of that differences with the wind standards their two agencies are using. But nevertheless, see the system is now affecting much of the islands here. The system is moving west-northwestward at 30 kilometers per hour, so fairly quick moving storm, but nevertheless you can see here in the enhanced infrared the strong convective activity right near the center, now affecting much of the islands, bringing some heavy rains and strong winds as well. You can see here on the latest radar image from JMA, again those bands of moderate rains with pockets of very heavy rain, right around 50 millimeters per hour rainfall rates, and bringing those strong heavy rains across Amami here, Oshima, and also northern part of Okinawa. Daito Islands, which is located east of the islands here, around 300 kilometers, actually reported rainfall amounts of more than 60 to even 80 millimeters as the storm moved through this area earlier this morning. You can see now that much of the heavy rain is now confined in these islands, and we expect same amounts, probably around 40 to even 100 millimeters depending on the rainfall rates. And you can see those the storm does have the potential to bring heavy rains in a short amount of time, but thankfully the storm is a quick mover around 30 kilometers per hour, so this should be out of the area by later tonight. Aside from the rains, you're also watching strong winds from the system, and you can see here we have around 35 to around 55 kph, so mostly below tropical storm strength, but some areas did record gusts of more than 85 kilometers per hour as the storm continues to move through the area. Expect those strong winds to continue for much of the region for probably another 3 to 4 hours before starting to die down as the system moves away later tonight. Now, taking a quick look at the microwave imagery here, you can see the storm has really gotten its act together in the past 12 to 24 hours, again because of that sea surface temperature still remaining warm overall, and wind shear also still manageable around 10 to 15 knots, and allowing the strong banding to occur. And you can actually see what appears to be an eye wall actually trying to form, which prompted some agencies such as JMA and JTWC to increase those wind estimates from them. And speaking of the forecast from JTWC, you can see here the agency is now expecting Khanun to peak at around 55 knots, so just below typhoon strength tomorrow as it moves across into the Yellow Sea. They've also shifted their forecast track somewhat to the west and now aligns much closer to JMA, showing a forecast track skirting the western coast of the Korean Peninsula and probably making landfall here in northwestern Korea, or northwestern North Korea, right around the Chinese-North Korean border, probably near the city of Dandong by Thursday afternoon, Thursday early evening, as a perhaps as a weakening tropical storm. With that said, the storm has intensified again to around 45 knots. So we expect, and JMA is still expecting this to actually become a severe tropical storm tomorrow as it moves into the Yellow Sea. So still has time for the system to intensify further, and that could pose a problem as it moves into North and South Korea. Yesterday we were expecting a weak tropical storm or even a tropical depression as it makes landfall, but now it does look like we will be dealing with a somewhat stronger storm as it moves through the peninsula. But again, as it moves inland, should rapidly weaken and dissipate. But before we end our video update, just want to show you this region of potential cyclone development east of the Philippines. This is the region where Khanun developed 3-4 days ago west of the Marianas, and you can see this region still has some very abundant moisture in it. This is the infrared satellite image, and you can see again those high cloud tops, very abundant and very ominous looking actually. And some of the actually majority of the computer models that we use are hinting at possible development in the next 2 to 3 days. This area is still not an invest as of yet, but we will continue to monitor the system and this area for possible development. You can see actually here on this the latest computer model runs early this morning. You see much of the computer models developing this system into a tropical storm. Even the Euro, even the ECMWF, which is not shown here, she's showing the system forming in the next 2 to 3 days and probably tracking in across Luzon Strait and perhaps into southeastern China. So not set in stone yet, but just continue monitoring the system for the latest, and you'll have latest information from us if it does develop. But that is all for today. Again, continue checking this official website, especially JMA in South Korea, for those of you living in South Korea, for the latest official warnings and forecast as Khanun approaches your area. Remember, we are forecasting the system to make landfall around Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, so please do prepare there as well. All for today. Stay safe, guys, out there. Bye.